Invite endless blessings into your home. Please subscribe now, the button below.
What kind of food should we eat to have the best energy? Can someone become a saint if he or she was a sinner?
Food and sainthood. So you're hungry and ambitious. That's good. Yeah, that's good. It's a whole thing. Email us please at helpme@nurmuhammad.com. All separate issues. Everything we eat, we drink is an energy. That's why we say when the shaykhs are trained at the level of energy, and others may make fun of what they're talking about energy, because they witness what's happening, they witness the fires, they witness the negativity, they understand what's happening in the interaction. When we're eating food, there's an energy in the food, and the person who touched it, the level in which they harmed the creature or the creature was at peace. Did the adrenaline of the animal enter into the meat, creates like an energy. The person who touches it with the junub and he's not clean touches the energy. All of this is, if you had a visual, would be like sparking energies. And if there's blood in it, the shaitan can stay within that energy. And how you understand and see it is when you see something go bad. When something goes bad, there's a force of creatures that are coming and they're trying to pull its energy, immediately become rotten and fuzzy and fungus. You see the process, put some bread out, watch, and if you're sensitive with energy you can put your hand around, you feel very negative energy because creatures are coming. They're coming there and their dimension is not to physical eat, they pull the energy from the food. As a result of pulling the energy of the food and pulling their way of achieving their sustenance, Allah gave to them in the trash or in good or in bad or in the bone and the marrow. This is how Allah gave for these creatures to feed. As a result they make it to decay. So they put all this negative energy, then you put this energy and go Am. So then all this negativity, because they saw it in their training, they're not talking is just from a book. They see the energy, it goes into the mouth. 16 teeth to process good and bad energy. This energy goes from the mouth, so who's the next person who kills himself the most? Dentist. Why? Because they don't understand that they're touching the energy of people's mouth from everything they ate and drank, because we're energy beings. We're sustaining our physicality and we're energy beings absorbing all of these things. They found then, oh, the plaque on the teeth can cause heart decay, heart damage, because the energy goes from here, goes into the stomach, goes into the blood, goes into the lungs, and of course it's going to destroy the heart, destroy the entire system. So energy is the most important understanding on why Allah wanted for us halal. The creature shouldn't suffer, shouldn't know, shouldn't excrete its suffering into the meat. The blood has to be drawn out of the meat because that's where shaitan is moving through, the blood. If you don't have access to that, you can put salt on your meat, absorb it in salt, wait a little bit and then rinse the meat off so that the salt took away every type of negativity. And then on everything you eat and drink you make the Naqshbandi dua, it's on the app, ila sharaf al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam kiram ghulam shaykh. And there's other Naqshbandi du'as for food and ta'am that you have to pray upon the food that Allah make it to be beatific and angelic, and put a barakah and blessing in it so that when we put it into our mouth and want to eat and drink from that ta'am, it be something that not make us sick but to bless us. Because every bite with a du'a and with piety 300 malaika are coming, instead of all the shaitans and everything that shaitan is trying to put onto the food. So those whom are eating from that understanding, why Allah sent that understanding was so that they could gain access to the reality of their heart and to their breath, to their whole reality, to achieve their reality, so that they understood what they breathe is energy. Why then be around somebody who's smoking? If he's trying to burn his lungs and burn and contaminate your lungs, you need those lungs to achieve nafasul rahmah. So only energy can teach that. Otherwise you want to talk about halal and haram and say, oh well, it wasn't specifically in a hadith but it's I don't know, maybe makruh. What are you talking about? If anybody who understands the energy realities will teach you from Prophet about the energy. You can't harm yourself, you can't kill yourself, you can't take a path of eventual suicide, so of course it's haram. And you can't kill other people. But you smoking on this table, that guy's dying. Next question.